Frank Costello, an influential Irish mob boss who believed in taking what he wanted and eliminating whoever stood in his way, took young Colin Sullivan under his wing and taught him his manipulative philosophy. As Colin grew up, he joined the police force to serve as Costello's mole. Meanwhile, another recruit named Billy Costigan, whose family's criminal history tarnished his chances of becoming a formal officer, was made an undercover agent by Captain Queenan and Sergeant Dignam. Billy's mission was to infiltrate Costello's gang. To achieve this, Billy created a cover by getting himself jailed for a few months on an assault charge. Upon his release, he lived with his grandmother in Southie, Costello's territory, and started dealing drugs with his cousin Sean. Costello confronted him and forbade him from dealing in his neighborhood. Realizing he needed to escalate his efforts, Billy attacked two mafia men to earn respect. Costello then decided to protect Billy after determining the mafia were his greatest rivals. Following intense interrogation, Costello accepted Billy into his gang. Billy began by completing minor tasks before joining Mr. French, Costello's right-hand man on hits. After a year, the psychological strain became too much for Billy, and he turned to Dr. Madeline Madden for sleeping pills. Despite initial resistance, Madeline relented and agreed to a coffee date, unaware that she was dating Colin. Both Billy and Colin soon learned of the existence of moles within their respective organizations, setting off a cat-and-mouse game to uncover each other's identity. Colin placed surveillance on Queenan, inadvertently leading the gang to Billy. Though Billy escaped, Queenan was killed, enraging the police force. Colin then found out Costello was an FBI informant, putting him in a dangerous predicament, which culminated in Colin killing Costello during a drug deal. Billy barely escaped and headed to the police station to reclaim his life, believing his mission was over with Costello's death. Meeting Colin there, Billy found evidence of Colin's duplicity, prompting Colin to erase Billy's records from the police database. Billy obtained tapes incriminating Colin and blackmailed him into a confrontation. However, a corrupt officer working for Costello killed Billy before he could bring Colin in. Colin then killed the officer to sever his remaining ties to the events. Maddened by the truth revealed in Billy's tapes, Madeline left Colin. Ultimately, upon returning home, Colin was shot dead by Dignam, the last person aware of Colin's treachery and Billy's secret role.